Ahoy, this is Zdenka. A few of the most frequently asked questions I am getting: where do you find your music? I cannot find any good music. How do you find your music? And lastly, your videos are floating with the music so nicely. How do you edit it? Let me answer all that. I have a lot of tips and tricks how you can edit your YouTube videos and BRoll so it floats nicely with the music, so your viewers want to stay. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Zdenka Darula. If you want to learn how to take better photos and videos with the latest gear and participate in creative camera challenges, consider subscribing. There are two sections I want to cover when it comes to music. One of them is BRoll, and the other one is just regular YouTube video like this one. Let's start with BRoll. When I start editing BRoll, I like to import all possible clips I might use on timeline in approximate order. The order will most likely change as I'm editing further, however, I just like to start like that. Next step for me would be finding the music. So where do I get the music? I use a service called Epidemic Sound, and disclaimer here, Epidemic Sound is sponsored of today's video. I genuinely really like their service, I actually use it the most. Even though they are sponsoring this video, I'm in no obligation to use only them for all my other videos. I want to mention how Epidemic Sound works. They offer two plans. One is personal and the other one is commercial. Personal is for people like me who have their YouTube channels, even when it is monetized. You get unlimited downloads of tracks and sound effects for unlimited views and followers, and you can use it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and podcast. Commercial plan is for freelancers and businesses sound tracking commercial productions. It covers everything from personal to client productions on all online platforms, and you also get unlimited use in digital ads. Both plans offer 30-day free trial. Let's go ahead and open up Epidemic Sound. There are a number of tools which make it faster for me when it comes to selecting the right music for the BRoll I'm currently working on. I usually go to latest and staff pick section. The reason I go there is because I try to find music which is not played often by other YouTubers in my niche. For BRoll, I'm always looking for mysterious, dramatic music with interesting melody, and mainly has many changes in beats and has breaks. Here's an example. Once I find something in the latest staff pick or albums, then I check for a few things: category, genre, beats, and artist name. I try to keep it in my mind and click at the bottom Find Similar. Find Similar is the feature I use the most. Once I'm almost set, then I just play the whole timeline again. I watch all the clips and I try to feel it. I make sure it goes nicely together with the music. When I'm editing the BRoll, I try not to limit myself to only one genre, for example, like a dance music. Every time I try to edit the BRoll, it's supposed to be a story. So when I'm watching all those clips with the possible music, I'm trying to already imagine it in my head, and that way I can say if it is the right choice or not. Let's say the right music is selected. How do I edit the BRoll? Usually the most interesting part of the music, the most interesting changes, I keep for very special clips. The rest of the clips I just throw between and I edit them on the beat, but not always on the same beat, because the video would get very boring and people would expect when the next cut would happen. When I film, my clips are usually just very simple. What literally makes my BRoll is editing the sequence into the right music. So again, to change the monotonous same beat cuts, I just add another clip of beat, usually a bit sooner. If the clip is visually very interesting, then I hold it longer. When the music naturally fades or has a quiet, interesting moment, then it's good time for me to add some sort of a transition. I usually do 2 to 3 camera transitions per BRoll, and I think that's just enough for my style. So when you edit the final BRoll, it looks something like this. let's talk about editing actually YouTube videos like these educational videos I'm making here. I use many other tips and tricks there. I don't like leaving my videos just plain me talking without any background music, something I learned when I used to work as a radio announcer many years ago back in Czech Republic. I like to choose mostly ambient music or music with minimal beats, so it is not interfering with me talking. I always check the edit with headsets, not with speakers, as I want to make sure it is not too loud. I usually go down with music to -32, -35, even more sometimes. So you still hear the music tiny bit, you know it is there. On average, I use 2 to 3 songs per video. What I try to do is not having the same beat in all the songs, the same similar melody, as it could get very repetitive and some people could actually get bored easily. I like to change it a bit with the next song to freshen it up a bit. It is definitely not a good idea to use music with someone singing in it and use it as a background music as you're talking. It's also not a good idea to place music on top of music. For example, if you are filming with your camera and microphone somewhere outside and you record someone singing or playing music and then you add another music to the background, it will clash unless the music is very ambient and has literally no melody. Link to Epidemic sound can be found just below the video in the video description, and remember the first month is for free. Well, hit the thumbs up button if you liked today's video and subscribe to more videos like these. If you have any questions, comments, or simply want to say hi, you can do so in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ahoj!